Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Darksiders 2. Please subscribe and click that notification link. So, the good news is I know what a Bloodless is. The bad news is it's at the end of Bone Riven. And if you don't know what Bone Riven is, it was this side area that we did that seems like it didn't really have any reason to exist at all. Let's see. Okay. Can we shoot this downward? No, I think I'm gonna have to fall and die. I guess that works. That solved part of the problem. So we'll have to see if I really want to spend the time making a mad dash to the end of Bone Riven. Let's see if we can toss that all the way over there. I may have to try some trickery. Yeah, I don't think I can get that high enough. So hopefully we don't actually need to blow up these other parts. There's a chest here, and there's a chest back here, so we do need to blow this one up. And down here I'm hearing a stone. I'm not sure I can actually aim my gun to hit that. Nope, can't. Alright. So this, then soul split, then this, then this, then that. We've got to go, unless there's a bomb somewhere. I don't see it. I think we've got to go back. See, that's too far. So there's got to be something like closer. Does anybody see anything closer? Maybe it's simpler than what I think. Maybe I just do a soul split here. Stand here. Come over here. Ah, yes. There, I see it now. Hit that. And then we'll just travel over here. Grab this. Throw it over there. Shoot this stone. There's still 5 resistance stones somewhere in this game. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a skill point or something. I'm still kind of hating having to run around and run around every chest and make sure I've collected everything. So we gotta think now. We know can we fast travel where we are? Wow, fast travel seems like it's currently unavailable a lot more often than I normally would have thought it would have been. So what I think I need to do to get fast travel to work is probably hit a point where it saves, which is probably the equivalent of traveling to a load zone. Well, it's probably not even the equivalent. It probably is exactly traveling to a load zone. Alright.
This is no place for us.
So now, can we fast travel? No. So I'm gonna go just to the Tree of Death, I suppose, because we're gonna deal with Nathaniel, and then alright, there's a safe spot. So as soon as it's done saving, I should be able to fast travel. Nope. Alright, well, we'll go to the Tree of Death. Maybe we can fast travel after hitting that point. Maybe now that we've loaded into a new area, we can fast travel? What disables the ability to fast travel? The good news is there's really nothing to do at Lost Light. I have to give up on the Book of Shadows stuff though. Like that's just not gonna happen unless it's in the Soul Arbiter's Maze, which, you know, it's possible with the 10 levels that 5 of those are pieces of the Book of Souls. Is this Lost Light? Or is this... Yes, this is Lost Light. And as we get into Lost Light and Darkspire, it seems unlikely we would have missed anything. That being said, we are still missing 2 abilities, so explain that one to me, game. Alright. Let's see. Fast travel. Fast travel at least works now. Thank goodness for that. Crystal Spire. We never got anything that did anything with these platforms. And this Crystal Spire, I mean, for the most part, you don't even do anything with it. It's not really a puzzle area. Too much of a puzzle area. Some of it. Nathaniel, yet another character who doesn't matter. He's introduced and then forgotten.
But if he yet lives... No. I dare not inform my fellow angels until I have the full truth. Among the makers of the Forge Lands is a blind seer of great power. Go to her, Death. She will know what has become of the one who was dead, yet lives. I have everything an angel needs.
So,
For you, when you're ready, it's you.
so that puts us into a different quest. Seems almost like it's intentionally fast traveling us to different parts of the map. Okay, so back to the Forge Lands, hopefully for the last time ever. I honestly didn't think that that was what was going to happen here. I thought I'd just return the quest and that would be it. I guess right now I have the Bloodless token on. I could also turn that off in case I get some guilt or experience. Like, we don't need that. Could have the Horde Seeker on. Let's see, do I have nothing better than 8% experience? I guess I don't. Alright. Overworld. Scroll way down on this map. Way too big of a map. Fast travel here. So the order would have been, you got to Lost Light, you were given a quest that required you to return to the Land of Dead, which would have been the area you had just come from when you arrived in Lost Light, and then you're going back to the Forge Lands, which would have been the area before the Land of the Dead, the Kingdom of the Dead.
You have something for me. This soul, it still lives, but it has changed. In the angel tongue, it is called Woven, dragon.
What do the demons call it?
They call him Lord.
A member of the Helgon has joined the Dark Legion.
So it would appear. Creator, help us.
So we're getting more story.
There are new talismans for you to browse.
What does that do? And so now we've got to go back to Nathaniel. If they were going to give us a quest like this, they shouldn't have made us have to go to the Tree of Life to load one section versus the other, because we're fast traveling, that's causing a load. We're then traveling to a new area, that's causing a load. Let's see, is this Lost Light? This is the Kingdom of the Dead, yeah. These aren't in the same places, or maybe they are in the same places, and I'm just missing them every time. Yeah, I guess they are always in the same place. I would have preferred them to be closer together. Way too much of this game has been spent spinning and jumping just to roll faster. Alright, now back to Nathaniel. And so this is like Absalom, I imagine who they're talking about. They don't really tell you anything about your horse, by the way, in this game, and they say his name is Despair, but for one of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, it feels like he should have had more of a quest to just save, deal, like heal up your horse, maybe give it some armor. Like, there was a little bit of that in the first game.
Well, what have you learned?
Your friend serves the shadow.
Impossible. Then the Archon's visions. The Helguard. Leave me, Horseman. I must consider what to do next.
And my reward?
Would that you had never earned it.
who never told me who it was you sought.
His name was on the scroll, to plainly see.
The Elder Angels take on many names, and that one was beyond my memory. What is your friend called now?
You knew him as Abaddon, but he has taken another name, one cursed on Earth, Destroyer.
So, yay. We talked to him, we got skill points, we got some money. Like, all nice things, I suppose. We can continue trying to light up all of these. Let's see. So yeah, one more level, and like, it didn't help us at all with the Soul Arbiter's maze. Book of the Dead still has 4 pages. That there's still a lot of mystic stones that we just missed. We're never gonna find all those. We're never gonna find all of these. But I could do the Bloodless as a side quest. First things first, though, I've got to get back to the Land of the Dead. I kind of suspect Wicked K might be in. Wicked K being the character that you fight several times in the first game. Like, he might be in the dungeon of the last Virgil dungeons where you get the Book of the Dead. So even if we did get 4 pages of the Book of the Dead, we may have to fight Wicked K. Because there certainly is an achievement for defeating him, and I don't see him anywhere else. He could be at the Crucible, I guess. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna have to think about this, because this is gonna be quite the journey. I guess that worked. If only there was an easier way now to get to the end of Boneville after I defeated everybody. Like, half of the puzzles, I think, will have to be redone, won't they? Like, jump down here. And if there was a boneless at the beginning of this dungeon, let's see, we gotta just go ahead and equip. Bloodless. Bloodless. I've been calling them everything except for their right name. Boneless, bloodless, whatever. Let's think. We'd have to go all the way through this. All the way through this. And all the way through that. Let's see, I don't even think I can do this to get through. Apparently I can. Why are these explosive things? Just see how I'm just gonna turn this off and roll forward right about now and go through. Gotta take the high road. There's no enemies. And see, this is the ultimate just insult, because we were at the end of this place. It felt like a big empty area. Am I going the wrong way now? I think I am. Like it really felt like a big empty area, and then I still didn't catch on that there was a... Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna get this guy out of the way, and then let's give us enough time. And through there we go. Nothing there. Nothing there. This way. Boy, is this boring. How would you grind in this game? Like, how do you even grind? You can't. You have to go to a new game plus. There's no enemies. Nothing respawns. Why is this a loot RPG game if that's the way it was going to be played? I wish I could just jump back that way instead of having to take this long journey this way. Of course, I'm trying to move really fast here, and that's going to be my downfall. It's not time yet. Give myself a little bit extra. Why wasn't there a shortcut to take this back? Standard Skyrim, standard dungeon concepts. After you beat the boss, a magical portal or a secret door should open so that you can exit out the front and return if necessary. Gonna go ahead and split here. Stand on this one. Stand on this one. We'll just have to listen. We're almost there. It's gonna be pretty annoying doing the Soul Arbiter's Maze right, and then potentially doing the Crucible, like, because those are going to be rather similar fights, I imagine. And we'll see how far I can even get on the Crucible. Like, I may not be able to beat it even at level 22. See, I don't see any signs of life. No movements. So, like, they programmed one guy to seem kind of obvious, and like they're walking around and there's no way you wouldn't realize that there was a character. But half of the other bloodless seem to stand still unless you have your item equipped. Again, you've got this area right here. Why not a magical portal that would have allowed me to, like, fast travel to somewhere in Sentinel's gaze at the beginning? Like, why make me run all the way through there? And I believe that's probably 50% of the player's experience, if people even got that far. Alright. Like, you don't have a high chance of that working. And he's the one that wanted me to kill the bloodless, so let's talk to him.
Bloodless are no more. The dead king will not be pleased. And that pleases me. Raven, I could free you from your torment.
No. I will embrace this living dream for now.
And dream of vengeance.
I will have the dead king's head or his crown.
So maybe we'll see Draven.
You have earned this.
And still can't keep the axe, like, still glitched. This axe training is still glitched. I'll spend another 10,000 on it. I've spent about 50,000 getting that. And see, it just gave me experience. Like, and I don't think it gave me anything else. Alright, so quests now. Like, Lost Relics, Sticks and Stones, and Book of the Dead. Highly unlikely we'll get those. So we have the Soul Arbiter's Maze and then the Crucible. And that's kind of all we can do. And we missed a solution for 10 if there is a solution for level 10. It feels like the Soul Arbiter's Maze is probably easier, like, easy to do. It's probably going to be easier than doing the Crucible. Like, because it feels like the Soul Arbiter's Maze is more of an element that was in this game, or at least originally planned to be in this game, where the Crucible feels like it is completely just yet another bit of DLC that was added on. Now, it would sure suck if we had to memorize the solutions. And this game saves everything. And I broke 2 candles on the side here, and the save files must be rather large for this game. Okay, item. Southeast, then northwest. Let's do this and see how this works. Read the mysterious book. Level 1. Accept. Okay. Okay, and it just starts this portal. So we may not even have to do these. Really. Let's just see how much of a hassle these guys really are on level 1. Like, I really don't even feel like I should waste my Wraith too much. These guys are nothing. So they'd have to get a little stronger. They'd have to get some drastic strength increase. There are a decent number of these guys, however. Okay. It seems like they're all portals. So, south. This is just too much. This is gonna take forever. But this is a main storyline thing. But yeah, I bet you see why I think doing this and then doing the Crucible would be boring. Yeah, and this would be a nightmare. Like yeah, this would be a total and complete nightmare to do. And so we got a little bit of a collectible. So we need to go northwest now. No real benefits for getting combos over 100 either. This isn't getting me experience. Oh, by the way, do I have the Bloodless Talisman still on, enabled? Because if I do, it probably isn't doing anything. So north. Gotta lock it in, I guess. Might as well start with these guys and then... $107, 110 combo, and then it fades away. Doesn't mean anything at all. And west. And I guess the good news is when you find staircases, does this let you into the next section or does it, do you have a fast travel now? Because it feels like there should be a fast travel. Like if I happened to die and the game told me I had to start from level 1 again, that would be definitely a rage quit inducing sequence. That was interesting. Like, looked like only the top half of a casket was in that area. And teleport further into the maze. And now we're at apprehension. Alright, so can't even save. This is gonna take a while. But I guess this is the last thing until we check out the DLC. And so I guess we'll do it. I seriously doubt they would give us any other quests. And I also kind of seriously doubt they're going to give us anything useful. We're probably going to get 10 chests in everything. And that'll just be it. Maybe if the secrets stay shorter, that would be nice. Like, we need to go north twice in this one. Anyways, I guess we can pause, but not save. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. When you subscribe, please click the notification bell, and if you want to support me even further, give me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.